Ultramarathoner Dion Leonard relies on his two legs to carry him over vast distances.
It's a real mental push more than it is a physical push.
The challenge of pushing his body to the limit and beyond is what brought Dion to China in 2016 to compete in a 155-mile race through the Gobi Desert.
It was an amazing opportunity to come out and run, not only in China but across the Gobi Desert as well, which I've always wanted to do.
It was during that race that he met an unlikely running companion with four little legs, who he named Gobi.
Yeah, so she ended up running 4 stages. She ran 77 miles, which is exactly half of the race.
And Gobi isn't the only new extreme runner here in China. Marathons and even ultramarathons are gaining in popularity.
3, 2, 1.
What attracted Dion to come to China in the first place is part of a growing trend.
There's a real buzz around it at the moment, not just 5, 10, half marathons and marathons, but also ultra running is really booming.
In 2016, nearly 3 million people took part in almost 330 marathons held across China. That's an incredible 85% increase over 2015.
With popularity especially going on in America with the boom in marathons and ultra marathons, we're tapping into some of the same populations globally.
I started to run long distances 13 years ago. Later, I tried a marathon in 2006. I started from cross country, then turned into a marathoner, so it's been over 10 years.
And the number of ultramarathons, any race that's longer than a traditional marathon of 26.2 miles or 42 kilometers, grew to 137, a more than 115% increase over the year before.
Especially have enough time to dialogue with yourself. It's very different, I think. The marathon is not long enough.
Almost a year after that race where Dion met Gobi, Dion returned to China to compete in the Conquer the Wall Marathon at the Great Wall of China, a race its organizers call the most challenging in the world, and in its second year attracted runners from all over the world. As for Dion and Gobi, during that race through the Gobi Desert, the two formed an unbreakable bond, and Dion vowed to bring Gobi home with him to Scotland.
Seeing her needing the help, needing assistance, needing someone to really take care of her was a point in my life when I was much younger that actually no one was there for me.
But like any marathon, their story has highs and lows, the lowest being when Gobi ran away in Urumqi before she could come home to Dion in the UK. Dion flew back to China, and after a 10-day citywide search, they were reunited at last. In early 2017, they returned together to Scotland, a finish worth far more than any racing medal.
I think her desert days are definitely over. I don't think she wants to do any more running. She's kind of got what she wanted out of that race. She's definitely got a lovely home environment, and she's taking it a lot easier now.
Rachel Rubel, CGTN.